Meditation as a means to rebel. I've always been quite a rebellious person, and I think in that I've often been labelled as bad. People like us to do what they want us to do, to have control, to keep a structure, that we don't step outside of. And that also is true of our own mind. Like, we often project that out into the world, that there's a controlling element, somebody else trying to control us, and then we want to rebel against that. But really the greatest rebellion is coming away from the control the mind has over your experience. And I think we often think of the mind as my mind, but do you find sometimes that it really feels like the mind is controlling you? These thoughts are just coming up, you're not choosing for them, they're just arising, and they govern your experience. And so for me, meditation has given me the means to rebel, to step outside of my programming, to be free, to choose, to allow things to actually flow in my day in a really good and positive way, a way that serves me best. And so what I've loved about my meditation practice, which is called Ascension, as taught by the Bright Path Ashayas, it's a mechanical technique, and so it's actually a program of techniques as well. So not only do you have the one technique that helps you, it's bringing you back automatically. Mechanical techniques are like pushing a button and bringing you directly into experience of presence, of fullness of self right now. And when you do that, that actually just shows you the freedom that you already have. I say it's freeing, but really the freeing aspect comes from recognition that I'm already free. That which is aware of the thoughts is already free. And so, it's given me this ability to rebel, to go beyond the parameters of the mind, the governance of the mind, so I can actually be free to be myself, to allow that true essence, the gentleness of who I am, to come out and show up in my words and my actions. So everything's purified, everything's simple and clear and kind and joyful. And I invite you to do that as well. Rebel against your programming. It doesn't make you bad to rebel. And it doesn't have to be a fight. It doesn't have to be a struggle to try and think positively, to take back control of your life. Really the best experience I have in my life is when I let go of control, I surrender it and actually allow myself to just breathe and be, and then trust, has kind of grown in me that the right words come, that the right action comes, that actually serves me best, and then actually takes me away from a me or you world, so what serves me best actually is good for everyone around me. So there's no battle of wills, there's no fighting and forcing and straining to have a particular type of experience, because actually when I'm present here now, my experience is always very sweet, always very gentle, and what wants to happen happens, and I kind of step into the flow then and let what wants to happen, and it always works out far better than my mind could ever conceive. Rebel against your programming, take back mastery of your mind, not control but mastery, so you can actually be yourself and allow your life to be as beautiful and full and complete and passionate and purposeful as you want it to be.